Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru. How many months of bank statements are needed for Spanish non-lucrative visa renewal process for years 2 and 3? Let's see the answers of Spainguru's community members. I just had mine approved and supplied 6 months of statements. I just submitted as was with my bank account number hidden for safety. Next one, UK bank statements for 6 months all translated. Next one, we just downloaded and printed our most recent UK and Spanish bank statements and used those, no problem. Spanish ones for a year to show we've been here and spending money. You can use a US bank like Chase that provides statements in Spanish, but it's so much easier to just use a Spanish bank account properly for about 6 months before renewal and not provide external accounts. I renewed with US bank account in English. Just submitted an Excel with summary in Spanish and conversion USD to Euro. I provided translated bank statements for last year. My bank gave me a printout of all deposits into my account for 1 year, translated in Spanish. We just did our first renewal late July, and we did have ours translated, but only the first page that gave the overview, deposits and balance. We did 4 months, but I think 3 was the minimum. Where in Madrid received our favorable result at the end of October. For my first renewal, I used my Spanish account. The bank gave me a printout of the deposits to my account, they stamp it to certify it. Check with your US bank if they can change the language of your statements to Spanish. That's what I did, and so when it came time for renewal, I didn't have to translate anything, but instead I was able to provide all of my US bank statements in Spanish. I submitted 3 types of financial proof of renewal. 2 of them were in Spanish and then one was an investment account in the US and I left it in English. I was approved. I just renewed ours and I only presented 6 months of statements for both US bank account and of the credit card we use in Spain to pay for everything. I asked the bank for a certification of funds in Spanish that is just a letter showing the average balance of our account for a year. Take into consideration that we're in Galicia, but it's different everywhere. By the way, we got ours approved in less than 3 weeks. I always do 3 months US translated. They loved seeing the stamp from the translator. I also submit the Spain account 3 months stamped from my bank. I just submit my second renewal. Yes, bank statements need to be translated and cover at least 6 months. I renewed online in June in Madrid and I did not translate my US bank statements. Though if you can, do it because you just never know with Spain. In summary, it appears that the general consensus is that bank statements should be translated into Spanish, and the number of months of statements required appears to vary, with some individuals stating that they provided 6 months worth of statements, while others stated that they provided 4 or 3 months. It is also mentioned that it may be easier to use a Spanish bank account, but that US bank statements can be used if they are translated or if the bank can change the language of the statements to Spanish. Additionally, some people mentioned providing a certification of funds from the bank, which is a letter showing the average balance of the account for a year, and it is also mentioned that the requirements may vary depending on the location in Spain. You can also check out our article, The Spanish Non-Lucrative Visa Renewal Process, with all the details and all the steps you need to follow to renew your Spanish non-lucrative visa. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the new content that we upload to the video. And if you need expert advice, just go on Spainguru.es. You will find immigration lawyers. You will find also tax experts if you need to file taxes in Spain and also in the USA. You will find also relocation services in Spain, apostille services from the US, sworn translators, and health insurances when you apply for non-lucrative visa, when you apply for golden visa, student visa, you will need health insurances as well. And we also offer certificate of good health for the UK residents. And also if you need to go back to the States and you need a health insurance, we also offer those health insurances too. And of course, if you want to be part of a community, please join our Facebook group, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, Spainguru.es. With more than 16,000 members, where you can ask any single question related to Spanish immigration issues, and you can do it also anonymously. You can also join our non-lucrative visa group with more than 800 members, our Spanish Digital Nomad Visa group. Very important, last but not least, please subscribe to our newsletter. You can opt out anytime. We send this newsletter every single Monday morning, and we feature top discussions on our community and any news related to Spanish immigration. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great day. This is Bruno from Spainguru.es. Goodbye.